Okay, so learn the KFMA method. This is very important. The reason why is our formulas are going to get more complicated as year goes on, and we want to know a good method of solving it so that'll always be a little bit easier for you. And so every time we do a formula method in here, I'm going to expect that it comes out in this way. And so the first thing you're going to write down is what you know, then follow down by the formula. Even if you know the formula by heart, you've written the formula 1,000 times before, I still want for you to write it down because it's very easy to get mixed up. The third step is you're going to plug in your variables that you had from step 1, and your fourth step is you're going to write the answer and have a nice little box around it. So let's look at our sample problem. The mass of an object is 15 grams and the volume is 3 milliliter. What's the density of the object? Alright, and so first thing we gotta do is write down what we know. So I like writing the K above it so we can see. We know from our problem, we know the mass, we know the volume. The mass is 15 grams, the volume is 3 milliliters. We're looking to find density. If you already know what the units are going to be, write that down so you can see how it says G/ml for grams over milliliters. So that is what we know. The next thing we're going to do is write down the formula. The formula for density is D equals M over V, mass over volume. So we write this to make sure we don't get mixed up. Even if you've done this 100 times before, even if you think you understand density, it's a really good idea to do this so just you don't mix up mass and volume. I also recommend writing it in the same format under the no, if you think about it, writing the mass on top and volume so you don't mix it up when you get to the M part, the math. Alright, so when you get to math, what you're doing is you're plugging numbers directly into the formula. So we can see the mass went on top with 15 grams. Please notice that the units are on there. You have to include the units. Every single time add the units. If not, you get mixed up and they get left off and the answer is not correct then. You always have to use units. And so the answers are plugged in there. If you would want to do more math below the M, you could do that. For example, you could write down like the actual division of 15 divided by 3. Your answer then, right here, is density is 5 grams per milliliters. Please notice that nothing gets canceled out because it's grams over milliliters. And my answer is in a box. That way it can be easily seen. You see what it is. Notice also it is showing you what we found. The D standing for density is there. And so this is a very clear and easy way. Even if you think it's easy, I still want for you to do it because I want for you to know it with the easy problems. So when you get to the harder problems, it's a piece of cake. All right. Thank you guys. Have a good one.